Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The Honorable Sir Slamat Riyadi and the audience. First of all, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Kurnia Santoso. My name number is 30. Secondly, I'd like to express my gratitude that I am given the chance to present my presentation. Thirdly, I would like to present my presentation on a journal article. The title of the journal article is Utilizing Faceapp Application as Media in Teaching Speaking, Practical Ideas and Implementation Guideline for Speaking Class. The journal is English Teaching Journal, a journal of English literature, linguistics, and education. And the journal was published in December 2020 by Jaftiat Rohania and Samsi Rijal. Here are the key discussion points. The first one is abstract, the second one is introduction, the third one research method, the fourth is result, and the last conclusion. The first point of discussion, abstract. The background of the research are Industrial Revolution 4.5 to 5.0, COVID-19 pandemic, and solutions are needed. Indonesia is in the middle of pandemic situation and also is facing Industrial Revolution 4.5 to 5.0. So solutions are needed. Solutions for renewing methods in teaching especially when it comes to teaching speaking. And the function here, the function of the application. So Faceapp can be used as a medium to describe, identify, explain, and report speaking activities. The research focuses are the guidelines of implementing Faceapp, how students practice speaking using Faceapp. And the data is the student speaking transcription. And the source of the data is students' video recording. And the result of this research is 10 guidelines for implementing Faceapp as a medium in practicing speaking. The next point of discussion, introduction. Here, the further background is taking advantages from the development of technology. And why is Faceapp chosen as a matter of fact? Actually, Faceapp is chosen because of the fact that it is a well-known application. It is fun and relaxing when using this application. And the application, Faceapp, has the ability to edit pictures, photograph photos, and so on and so forth. Well, images. And what is Faceapp for? It can be used in teaching speaking, in a speaking class, to practice describing, identifying, analyzing, and reporting vocabularies. And what is Faceapp? Faceapp is an application, an Android application. And the use of Faceapp is to edit people's faces, to change people's faces to become old, young, beautiful, and so on and so forth. And this application makes use of AI technology. The previous studies are eTalk and SpeakUp. eTalk is designed to help students practice pronunciation and conversation, and SpeakUp is designed for midwife students program. And what makes this research different, this research different from the previous studies? First, it is because the fact that this research makes use of a different application, that is Faceapp. On the screen is Faceapp. Faceapp can be downloaded on Play Store, Google Play Store, and it is free. Nevertheless, it also offers premium features, and that the premium features are not free. The next point of discussion, research method. The research method that is used in this research is qualitative descriptive research, and the execution of the research method is by analyzing the old method and having the teacher use Faceapp, so before and after. So the researcher compares before using Faceapp and after using the Faceapp. And then the participants of this research are 35 students in the 4th semester of English Education Department in Islam Madura University. These participants are chosen considering their level of English. And the method of getting data through observation, documentation, and interview. And the sampling methods used is random sampling. Random sampling. The instrument of this research is the researcher herself, and some criteria are determined: pronunciation, vocabulary, grammar, and fluency. And the method of analysis that is used is data transcription, data reduction, data display, and conclusion. The next point of discussion: results. The result of the research is is 10 practical guidelines for teaching speaking. The first one is language focus. Language focus dealing with the focus in learning, in practicing speaking in the class. And the second one, skill. Skill focus on the skill being practiced, for instance, speaking skill, thinking skill, and so on and so forth. The third one is control. Control dealing with whether or not the class is going to be guided by the teacher or the lecturer or not. And level. The level deals with deciding the level of the student, whether it is beginner, intermediate, advanced. And time. Time deals with the duration of the practice, the duration of the class, the speaking practice. And the sporting media. Sporting media are things that are needed during the class, during the speaking practice. And the seventh is the method of speaking. The methods used to practice speaking that is implemented by the students. And the eighth, the goals. The goals deals with the objective of the speaking practice, the aim of the speaking practice. And the ninth, the preparation. Preparations are activities that are done before the class, before the speaking practice. And as for activity is the execution, the implementation of speaking practice. Next, the activities in the class. The first activity, activity 1, telling the procedural activity. And activity 2, making a dialogue. Activity 3, finding adjective from a presentation. Activity 4, knowing the use of will and which in sentences. And activity 5, analyzing and reporting the different complexion or skin colors. And activity 6, describing and guessing some edited pictures. Activity 7, identifying pictures, photos, images, and pictures, photographs. And activity 8, imitating pictures and doing action. Activity 9, performing a storytelling, performing a conversation, a confabulation about family. And the 10th is being a YouTuber. Student makes videos and upload those videos on YouTube. And this is the instance of the practical guideline, one of the practical guidelines, that is practical guideline 2. And here in this practical guideline, we can see some practical implementation, practical guidelines. It deals with language focus, skills, control, level, time, supporting media, method of teaching, goals, preparation activities. All are determined and stated here in the practical guideline. And the result of the research here, it can be drawn a conclusion, a result here, that 90% of the participants were satisfied with the method of using Faceapp to practice speaking. And indeed, then this 90% data, the 90% satisfied result attained from interviews with the students. Students did not feel bored or sleepy in the class, giving more ideas to speak and adding some vocabularies. They attained new vocabularies, and they have got the chance to practice speaking independently or at home or in class. And the conclusion, the last point of discussion, the conclusion. Faceapp can help students practice speaking skills and improve their fluency. And the 10 guideline can help students improve various skills such as telling story, describing, conversing, making dialogues, reporting, analyzing, and memorizing. I think that's all from me. Thank you so very much for your kind attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.